Joshua called like,
You're being show caused.
yeah, I just got confused about the whole process. I had spoke with a prosecutor via Zoom call back at the end of November, and he said something about being able to do a pro.
I adjourned it to December 2nd and you were supposed to be here then and you didn't show up.
Okay, I didn't even notice that. I didn't get that told. I actually don't even know if I got that notification.
Well, you keep.
Before this courtroom session even settles in, we're already seeing a pattern: missed hearings, confusion over basic legal responsibilities, and defendants trying to explain their way out of situations that quickly spiral. From a simple civil infraction turning into a warrant situation, to a defendant nearly facing jail over missed program requirements. This courtroom is a perfect example of how small mistakes can snowball into serious consequences. And watch closely, because the judge here isn't just handing out penalties, he's testing accountability. The real question is, who steps up and who keeps making excuses?
Came in front of me that day, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
And like I reached out to try to understand what happened after the second there. Nobody contacted me back. I tried via email and some phone calls, and I have the emails from the prosecutor on my phone.
You weren't very diligent, were you? You didn't think I adjourned it until 29, did you? 2029. I mean, come on. I adjourned it a week.
Okay.
And then you didn't show up.
I wasn't aware of that. Sorry.
Well, did you move?
No. Should be 7200 Drive.
7200 Richmond Drive.
Yeah.
We told you to appear in person. We sent the notice out on the 25th of November. We sent it to your address.
Okay.
I told you to appear December 2nd at 9:15, and then you didn't. And I entered default, and then we sent you notices, and you didn't pay, and then we initiated a show cause.
I didn't realize that I needed to show. Sorry.
What'd you think was going to happen?
I was trying to contact to understand what.
This is March.
Yes.
We don't take this long to deal with civil infractions.
Yes, sir.
If I did that, we'd have to build a 15,000 square foot addition on here to store all the files.
Yes.
You owe 200 and $13. Do you have that?
Yes.
And then you have a $35 warrant fee. You made a mess out of it. What do you do for a living?
I work for FedEx. That's one of the busiest times of our year. This is in December, and
We're all big. I'll make it 200 and I'll waive the balance for you.
okay.
You pay 200 now, balance waived, okay?
Okay.
Be more responsible, will you? How old are you?
Almost 40 now.
40?
Yeah.
What are those? Nicole Lane Schultz, 26W841617A. B.
We're down.
I'll be with you momentarily, Mr. Sparrow.
Oh.
Your name?
Nicole,
You're charged with driving on a suspended. You have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I will appoint you one. Would you like one?
no, I don't.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and arraign you then and send you to the prosecutor.
Okay.
On February 20th, 26, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle with suspended license on Goodith and West in Woodhaven. That is a misdemeanor. That happened at 11:42 in the morning on that date in Woodhaven, and that is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail. Costs are all those 2 points. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice or rights form here today?
My hand was shattered and it's my dominant hand, so I can't write.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
That's part of the reason why I got pulled over. I was on the way to the hospital to get my
Slow down, slow down,
I was on the way.
slow down. I just want to know right now, and I'm sorry you're going through that. Did you read this form?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand all the rights on this form?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you're going to be giving up all these rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that? All right. Now, do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
I can get a lawyer. Yeah. I wanted, can I talk to one? You guys
I
have,
thought you said you waived your right to a lawyer when I first asked you. Did you do that or not?
yes, I did.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll enter a not guilty plea. I'll give you a $500 personal bond. Here are your bond conditions. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'll just appoint you a lawyer now. John, give it a lawyer. We'll send you to the we'll send the lawyer to the prosecutor. You have a defective equipment civil infraction charge as well, by the way.
What's that? I'm sorry, I don't know what.
Defective equipment. They said you didn't have a brake light working.
Oh, yes, there was no break, right?
So go talk to the lawyer. The lawyer will go talk to the prosecutor for you, and then you'll come back in front of me, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. Abakar Hussein. 267841640. Who has Mr. Hussein? Does anybody, do you have Hussein?
Yes,
Come on up here.
just. I thought everyone knew what impeding fact.
What do you mean? Somebody didn't know?
What? Yeah, is that good? I'm like, yeah, that's good.
All right, your appearance?
All you have is Mr. Hussein.
Do I have an appearance? Yes, I do. You're authorized to enter this plea. You're gonna plead to impeding, true? To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Please accept that it's a commercial vehicle, 180. I'll give them until the 25th to pay, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
Have a great day.
Zero?
Pardon?
Did you say 180?
180. Right, thanks.
Yeah.
Cruz. Dustin Antonio Cruz. 26W841491. Your name?
Dustin Bruce.
You're charged with parental responsibility violation. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like an attorney? Okay, we'll give you an attorney. You need to go out in the hall. We'll set you up. Ma'am, you need to go out in the hall too.
I said sit down right here, I'm sorry.
That's okay. And then after you speak to the lawyer will go talk to the prosecutor for you, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, no problem. All right. All right, Reginald Steve Wilson Jr., 25G149900A. All right, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hi, good, sir.
Your appearance,
For the record, James Sparrow, appearing on behalf of Mr. Wilson, time to be accepted, testing.
sir, your name?
Reginald Steve Wilson Jr.
He immobilized his vehicle, correct?
Yes, he
He's
is.
on the sober link list, correct?
Yes, he is.
He wants to get into sobriety court, is that correct?
Yes,
Is that what you want to do?
yes, sir.
You sure you're up for this?
sir.
You know it's not easy, right?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna be there today, right?
Yes, sir.
All right,
I'll be here at 3 p.m. sharp.
all right, good enough. Did you have a chance to review the report with him, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
I have, Your Honor. It is factually accurate.
Anything that you would like to say on his behalf?
Your Honor, I represented Mr. Wilson on the prior offense also. I've spoke with him in detail about this. I told him when the sobriety court was an option that you would be very candid, and at times you almost, tell defendants that how difficult it is, and almost tell them like, hey, don't do this if you're not gonna take it serious. He knows exactly what's expected of him. I've followed up with clients over the years about the program. I've told him, some of the success stories and some of the how it's changed some of my clients' lives. The resources and the structure of the program are fantastic. He knows what's expected of him. This isn't an opportunity for us to tell you what he's going to do. It's for him to show you what he's going to do. And I hope he does really well with this and enters this with an open mind, which he is.
Anything you would like to say, sir?
Not really, Your Honor. Just ready to get this started and do what I gotta do.
All right, because this is not good. You had two within about 18 months. This is a 199, so we got to get this under, we got to get it under control, okay?
Yep.
All right, 2 years probation. I'll be glad to take you. But remember, this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. So I'm sure you're not finding things easy right now. As time goes on, you'll find it a little bit easier. But nobody has ever heard me say that this is an easy program to get through. But in the end, you are going to have changed your life dramatically, and it's going to be for the better. So I'm sorry, 2 years probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as direct. You're to comply with all agreements, guidelines, and requirements as set forth in the Sobriety Court Participant Handbook. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume alcohol. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume illegal drugs or marijuana. No alcohol, no drugs, no marijuana. Submit to chemical testing on demand of probation. We're going to start to pay for these tests. As long as you show, and you show every time, and you test negative every time, we will be paying for your tests with our grant. If you miss a test, I'm going to consider it a positive. I'm going to consider it to have been a positive test. And you're going to be subject not only to sanctions, but you're going to be paying for those tests for a while. Okay? So submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs on demand of probation. You've been on the sober link for, correct me if I'm wrong, it's been about 2 months, right?
Yes, about that.
75 days more on the sober link device. Attend AANA 12-step meetings at least 3 times a week and provide proof of attendance. Obtain an AANA sponsor. Attend all substance abuse treatment as directed by probation. Attend the Victims Impact Panel. Attend the Armed Specialty Court Weekend Program. Report to Sobriety Court status review hearings with me every 2 weeks. You can come at either 7:30 or 3 o'clock. That's on Wednesdays. Although we're going to be moving the one on Wednesdays a little bit. So I'll make that's going to be Tuesday afternoons going forward pretty soon. You're to obtain and maintain employment with proof provided to probation. In terms of fines are going to be $200. Costs are going to be $200. $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So your fines and costs are only $5.25. Your screening fee is $60 for $585. You have probation fees of $480. Bring your total to $1,065. Sobriety court fees are $360, bringing your total to $1,425. And then you have cost of recovery. This was a blood draw for $2.25. All right. So I'm sorry, Amy, what did I just say everything was until I added in cost of recovery? I can't remember. 200, 400, 5.25, 585, 985, 1,065, 1,365, 1,425. The total here will amount to $1,650. Now, there is a problem though. If you weren't getting in sobriety court, I think I made clear you'd be going to jail. Did I make clear of that? Yes.
Yes.
So I want you to know right now you're saving yourself, but no violations. Okay?
Yep.
I'm going to order 10 days jail credit, 1 serve 9. I'll let you serve all 9 on the court work program. 9 days court work. 9 days of court work program at the rate of $35 a day amounts to $270, $315 plus the $1,650 I can't keep these fines and costs any lower. Or any, I mean, I just can't make them lower with all these fees that we have to add in. $1,965 is your total. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days with credit for 1 day served. So that is the sentence of the court. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. I look forward to helping you. I really do. How much of this, can he pay all of this today, Mr. Spiro?
Your Honor, could he have a payment plan?
All right, how much does he have today?
Today, I had nothing. I will not be paid till Friday.
You get paid weekly, right?
Friday.
All right, I'm gonna give you a payment plan. When you get paid next?
Friday.
This Friday?
Yes, sir.
Judge, he also has the outstanding PBT, just if you were including that in the payment plan.
On file B here, my apologies. Fines costs of 200. I'll make it 200. I'll cut them down a little bit. So, not much, but fines cost of 200. And, I'm gonna ask you to pay that one. Can you pay that by Monday?
By Monday, yes.
You pay that one by Monday, which is March the 23rd. And then I will set you up on a payment plan of $125 bi-weekly. Can you do that?
Yes.
You pay $125 bi-weekly, and I'm gonna start that beginning on April the 6th. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That's it. You'll meet with probation. I think they're gonna cover some other aspects with you. We'll want to get the sober link changed over where we're paying for that now. Again, just make sure you're blowing into it and you're doing everything, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Mr.
See you this afternoon.
All right, sounds good. Good luck.
Thank you.
Nolan. Terrell Nolan. What? Did you meet with the prosecutor, Mr. Holmberg?
He did, Your Honor, and Lieutenant Toller is bringing the file in right now.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. We did.
Okay, 23B147631. Mr. Nolan, your name? I took your plea December 4th of 25. The charge was failure to complete the positive strategies program at 4-week follow-up. What is going on here? Now the prosecutor's saying you request a month adjournment to complete it? This is March. Why haven't you done it?
I don't have an excuse.
Well, then, come on. I'm not gonna beg you to do these things. You don't wanna do it, don't do it.
I don't want to do this.
Well, no, you don't wanna do it. Listen to me. I sentenced you back on March the 13th to 25.
And ever since this all started, my life has changed from like 180. So I'm going through a lot of stuff, trying to do a lot of stuff and handle a lot of stuff. This did go over my head only because I just started 24-hour shifts. So it did go over my head, but it's not something that I did on purpose or intended to miss. That's why I show up every time there's a court date. I don't mean to do it on purpose, but I do want to get it done. That's why I'm asking for the extra time because I'm already enrolled. My first date is on Monday the 23rd.
Call in the prosecutor, please. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I told you to do it December the 2nd. Well, this is March the 18th.
I did the first part of the class, but then, like I said,
I don't even know why the prosecutor has anything to do with this, to be honest with you, except this is a review hearing date.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need Caitlin Foley Carter. Did I take this under a statute? 771 maybe? Your name?
Caitlin Foley Carter, Brunswick Township.
I'm not sure what's going on. Did I take this under a 771?
I believe so, Your Honor.
I don't know why I set a review hearing date. Amy, I need to check
I don't-
something.
I don't see that you took it under a special status.
And it's a review, but I wrote down here to set a review hearing date, and it was set for March the 4th at 9 a.m. And I wouldn't do that unless I was taking it under a statute. Let me just double check something here.
It looks like Lisa made a note on 325 that said not taken under deferred status.
Oh, yeah. So he really shouldn't have even seen you. This is just a new show cause. The failure to attend the positive strategies program.
Understood, Your Honor.
That's so that I just need to be clear about that. I'm sorry. That probably was my fault. So I'm gonna go ahead and arraign you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
I'll give you a lawyer if you want. You're charged with failure to attend the positive strategies program with 4-week follow-up. Says you attended the intake session but failed to appear for the follow-up appointments. If you plead guilty or if you were found guilty, this would be a second technical violation. And you could get 10 days. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that? All right. So you have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Would you like a lawyer? Are you sure? To the charge, you failed to attend the positive strategies program with 4-week follow-up. How do you plead? You failed to attend the positive strategies program with 4-week follow-up. I can't hear you.
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
I need justice. So you went to the intake, correct?
Yes.
When was that?
I don't recall the initial date. I know it
Was it in 25 or 26?
When?
When was it? January, February?
I think it was. I honestly can't even. I'm sorry.
But you failed to attend and complete the program. True? True?
Yes, I did the first part, the 6-hour part, and then the next Monday session is what I missed due to.
All right. I'll accept your plea. I find it to be an accurate plea. Made voluntarily and understandingly. The plea is accepted. All right. Your name, please.
What's going on?
I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing here? When was the intake session?
The intake session he had, let me double check and see. So he appeared for his intake session back in January 22nd, and then missed the follow-ups as scheduled.
Where do you work?
Superior in Taylor, and then another station in Mill. We 24s at Taylor sometimes, and then I do 13 hours at
Doing what?
EMT on that ambulance. Literally just
You're an EMT and you're acting like this?
not like I said, since the first time I met you, I've been trying to change everything around.
What do you mean change everything around?
My life, just the path that I was going down.
What path were you going down?
I was just, like I said, I met you, I was going down a bad path. My wife was pregnant, about to get married, so I'm trying to turn everything around. I'm about to crisis.
You're about to what?
I'm trying to just turn everything around to make it better for my home.
How old are you?
I'm 27, just turned 27 in February.
You're a well-spoken man. And you have been a year on probation and you're still playing around with this.
But I am playing around. I'm not trying to go. I'm trying to get it done as quick as I can. I just miss some opportunities.
What do you want to say?
Class is completed. It's only the class that's left for him. He completed all of his fine costs are paid in full. He completed all his coursework program days. He cleared his warrants up as ordered. It's just this remaining class, just the follow-ups. And from what I checked right now, that doesn't seem like the follow-ups are scheduled until May.
Oh no, they said the first one starts. It's Monday.
It's Monday. Okay, perfect.
He was scheduled to come off probation on March the 13th, right? How many hours you working per week?
It's been like 40 to 60. I'll try to get as much time as I can because I gotta pay for the wedding. So that's in 4 months.
This is your last chance.
Okay.
Serve a day on the court work program, pay $30 for that. Probation is extended until June 13th for a period of 3 months. Additional cost is 60, additional probation fees is 60. Your total here is 155. Defendant to complete positive strategies program. You seem like a nice guy, but you gotta, I don't understand. Get this taken care of, or I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be this nice next time. We understand one another?
Yes, sir.
I thought we understood each other last time.
You did it, man.
All right, enough said. Go down the hall, take care of that, talk to her. Good luck, and good luck on your wedding. Ramona Stoke.
This courtroom session brings together multiple cases, but they all revolve around one central theme: accountability. Whether it's failing to appear in court, driving on a suspended license, or not completing a required program, each situation shows how the legal system responds not just to the original offense, but to the behavior that follows. Take the final case, for example. The defendant had already completed most requirements, paid fines, cleared warrants, but failed to finish a key program, and that one missing piece was enough to extend probation and add penalties. The judge makes it clear, effort matters, but consistency matters more. From a broader perspective, this is how courts maintain order, not through harsh punishment alone, but through structured consequences, second chances, and clear expectations. Some defendants receive leniency, others get warnings, but everyone is held accountable in the end. Now we want to hear from you. Who do you think handled their situation the worst? And who deserved more leniency? If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.